Strictly for the gamers. Gamers. Yeah, man, we're good at. Strictly for the gamers. Strictly for the gamers. Strictly for the gamers. Strictly for the gamers.
Oh, continuation.
It's alright, Rose. It's alright.
This is a DLC or a sequel? This is Resident Evil 9?
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do. I want to live a normal life.
Yo, is this Resident Evil 9? She went back to the mansion. Oh,
She's near death and ew, something just moved on her hand. Shut up! What's going on here?
oh, what is going on? This lady David
Just
Chess.
like me.
Now we have a new little rabbit to pursue.
The murder. Shadows of Rose. It's the DLC. So we got our DLC, you guys.
It's tough.
It's Redfield.
Marking the target.
Heisenberg. Oh, you playing Lady Devil Chess? Whoa. Are we going third person? Oh! We going third person! Oh, in the gold edition? Winter's expansion. Oh, snap! On the 28th of October. Yo, this is crazy, you guys.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We're happy to reveal the DLC for Resident Evil Village we promised last June. We think this new experience will be worth the wait. This DLC includes 3 major features. First, the third-person mode. Many people asked for this, and we were able to add it into the game. Now, you'll be able to see Ethan as he desperately fights for survival. Players that have already experienced Ethan's journey can enjoy the new perspective and animations too. The Mercenaries returns with additional orders in an arcade-style action game where focus has been put on the exhilarating feeling of defeating relentless hordes of enemies. New stages are included, as well as additional playable characters, such as Chris Redfield and Heisenberg. Of course, Lady Dimitrescu will be there too. We've really fueled this mode up.
I'll play Chris in third person.
Enjoy looking down on your foes from over 9 feet above, as Lady Dimitrescu slashes her enemies aside.
Oh, wow.
The third edition is one you've surely been waiting for, an additional story, Shadows of Rose. Today, let me introduce just a bit of this story.
Rose, the beloved daughter of the main protagonist Ethan, is now a grown-up main character in this new story mode. In this sequel to the main story of Village, you can experience Rose's struggles with the terrifying powers she was born with. To break free of the curse of her powers, she enters the consciousness of the Megamycete. There, she meets a girl who looks just like her. In this mysterious realm of consciousness, time and space is warped beyond recognition. Rose is guided by a being who calls himself Michael, who might be of assistance with removing her powers. Shadows of Rose is set completely in a third-person perspective. In the realm of consciousness, you won't only face creatures, but the world itself seems to be attacking you. Enjoy the horror of the world itself being your greatest enemy. How will Rose find freedom from her mysterious powers? The DLC for Resident Evil Village Winter's Expansion includes all 3 of these major additions. In addition, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, a bundle of Winter's Expansion with the base game, will be released simultaneously. The release date is planned for October 28th, 2022.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward
Resident
to
Evil
DLC.
RE-Verse will also begin service on the same date, October 28th, 2022. We hope that you are looking forward to it.
That's gonna be interesting. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
How did you like that?
I'm excited for that.
Also, as already announced, we are working on making the main story of Village available on Mac so that even more people can enjoy Resident Evil. In addition, the main story of Village is planned to be playable on PlayStation VR 2.
Yep.
We are working hard on bringing you the ultimate immersive experience worthy of next gen in Resident Evil Village. So look forward to future announcements. Up next, a game that was announced just a few days ago.
Yep. Resident Evil 4 Remake. We got more trailers of Resident Evil 4 Remake. Oh man. Oh, it's the same trailer. Oh no. They better not show us the same trailer. They better not show us the same trailer.
Thunder Wonder Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
Yeah, they're showing us the same trailer. Yeah, it's the same trailer. So, yeah, the Winter Expansion is definitely I'm looking forward to that one. Oh my god, that DLC is gonna be sick. That DLC is gonna be sick. And then on top of all Mercenaries is out. So we can play as Lady Demetress and Kara Heisenberg.
Guess you, me. Big Durang spot
That's
to
gonna be
vacation,
pretty
eh?
sick right there. But that third person, playing as in the third person, that's gonna be pretty exciting to play that one, you know. But it kind of like will kind
You will
of
receive
destroy
our most
the
sacred body.
experience on how they made the game
It
for what it is,
begins now.
you know, because especially the House of Beneviento, it just made everything crazy.
If I could just forget what happened that night.
You see,
The pain.
you can see Leon's
Even
face.
for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
It looks so weird, man. It looks so real. It looks so weird, man. It looks so weird.
Hi everyone, I'm Yasuhiro Anpo, director of Resident Evil 4.
And I'm Yoshiaki Hirabayashi, producer of Resident Evil 4. This title is a reimagining of Resident Evil 4, based on the original 2005 release. Similar to other titles in the series, we are carefully preserving what makes the original title special, while updating it with modern flourishes for everyone to enjoy when it launches in 2023. Today, we'll reintroduce a bit of the game's story.
Resident Evil 4 is set 6 years after the events in Raccoon City, depicted in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. The main character of the game, Leon S. Kennedy, survived the Raccoon City incident and was assigned as an agent directly under the President of the United States. Leon is dispatched to a quiet village in Europe as part of a mission to rescue the kidnapped daughter of the President. You might notice Leon is much more mature and fearless due to his past experiences. The Ganado, the main enemies of this game, wait for him.
Damn. Look at the graphics.
The experience of being attacked by hordes of crazed Ganado is truly an iconic moment from Resident Evil. In order to truly bring out the concept of terror of people controlled by madness, the Ganado have been completely redesigned.
Let's take a closer look
Dude, I'm so
at the
looking forward
game
to playing
itself.
this.
The over-the-shoulder camera returns, of
Here
course.
we go.
Leon arrives at a dense and dangerous forest.
We got a gameplay.
We want to nail the feeling of loneliness and fear of not knowing what lies ahead, even more so than the original. Of course, there will also be thrilling battles.
Not everything's going to be the same as the original.
People that played the recent Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 should find this familiar. Look forward to future announcements, where we'll have more information on the game.
Resident Evil 4 is being developed for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Series S,
that was
and
all we
PC. The release date will be March 24th, 2023.
Damn, that was all we got to
We
get.
are aiming to create a Resident Evil 4 that everyone can enjoy, so please look forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Damn, they didn't want to show us too much. But then again, I don't want to get too hyped because you know what happened, what they did with Resident Evil 3 Remake. Even though Resident Evil 2 Remake was really good.
What did you think about the latest information
But
on
Resident
Resident
Evil
Evil
3
Village
Remake
and
was-
Resident Evil 4?
Everyone was pissed how short that
Both
game
games
was.
are currently in
And
development.
how much content they took away.
For those that can't wait for the release, check out the following games.
What are the following games? Play Resident Evil again, of course. Yeah, of course. Come on. Yeah, so don't want to get too excited of it because after what they did with Resident Evil 3, the remake, oh my god, the way they did with Nemesis, everyone was pissed. Even I was pretty pissed. So it was like, sucked. But this version of Resident Evil was the best one. I am planning on replaying this version of Resident Evil 2 and also replaying the Resident Evil 4. So, you know, until we get to Resident Evil 4 remake. I am going to make plans of a stream for Resident Evil 2. Remake
Resident Evil
and
7,
Resident Evil
which
4
brought the
remake.
series back to its survival horror roots, and the reimagining of classic titles Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. These three titles, built with RE Engine, return with current-gen features including support for 4K, high frame rate, and ray tracing, as well as 3D audio for an even more immersive experience. These titles are available for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and Series S beginning today. In addition, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players can enjoy a free digital upgrade to current gen via the Digital Upgrade Program and Smart Delivery. For PC users, an update patch will be available on the same date. For newcomers and veterans of survival horror alike, we hope you enjoyed the immersion these new versions offer.
This DLC, Resident Evil Village. That one was crazy.
Chris
as
doesn't
hell.
know I can do.
I did not expect to see the
Want to live
DLC.
a
I was just
normal
expecting
life.
to see Resident Evil 4 remake. I mean, I already knew they were doing the DLC. So it was just crazy to know that we get a DLC, and we get to see that Rose is at Lady Demetress's castle. So I was like, it's kind of funny that we gonna be revisiting the Lady Demetress castle, you know. So that's gonna be crazy seeing that one on that end. And then you see during the Mega Mice
Shut up.
in the memories. So, and they said this new person that's talking to you that says leave now. I came to the assumption that it was Ethan Winters, you know, even though he's dead or pretty much ceased to exist. But they said that the guy's name is Michael. So who is this Michael character? That's the question. So this DLC is gonna be really interesting. I'm interested in the story. You know, is he one of Lady Demetress's victims, previous victims that she killed in the previous time? We don't know. We don't know.
Just like
And then we got this one character who looks just like Rose, who I might think that may be Eve. Maybe Eve. I'm kid. Who knows? Because remember, the Megamyces is still there, you know, so it's not completely gone. Like Eve might not possibly be gone. Who knows? Or maybe, I mean, it could be. Well, Miranda. It can't be Miranda, but could be possibility. So many possibilities that we might see in this one. But
Now we have a new little rabbit to pursue.
and we got the merchant who could be a possible antagonist. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, we don't know. Maybe he was possessed because he's got a mask on, as you can see. So he might be possessed by the Megamyces, or this is just part of illusion. So we got Resident Evil Village Shadows of Rose. That really put me in shock into it, you know. And when even shocked, and pretty much they updated mercenaries, and then they got the third person. So you could play as Ethan Winters in third person. So that's pretty sick. And the DLC is gonna be full third person as well.
Third person
So
mode.
we got Ethan Winters. We could play Village again in third person. So I'm actually looking forward to playing the game again because Village was a really good game, really awesome game, and I would replay it again. So I got two chances that I'll actually replay this game, either in VR2 or in third person. But I think I'm more leaning to actually playing the game again in VR2 than in third person because the VR2, as crazy as it sounds, I really wanted to experience that haunted house in VR2. I kid you not. I know it's crazy as hell, but that House of Beneviento gotta be experienced in
we were
VR2.
able to add it into the game.
That's in
Now,
that dollhouse
you'll be able to
because
see
that was
Ethan
one of
as
the
he
most
desperately
scariest
fights for
segments.
survival. Players that have already
sequences
experienced
in the
Ethan's
game,
journey
you know?
can enjoy the new
So that's
perspective
gonna
and
be sick.
animations.
Resident Evil 4. What we just witnessed today. What we just witnessed. Forgetting the trailer that we already seen.
Begin.
We get to see Leon's face. Leon looks a little broody, you know, looks different.
Even for a
I
second.
mean, his attitude has changed, of course, because you know now he's more experienced,
This time-
more trained.
It can be different.
And this looks like the time where this scene where the Ganados are going after you and you have to hide yourself in the house. So I'm actually looking for how they actually implement that scene, yo, because that was one of the greatest scenes I've ever watched. Because I remember the first time I played that scene, I didn't know what the hell was going on. Like I was trying to run away from them. I was shooting them. I was running out of bullets. I'm climbing up to the tower, and then on top of the wall, and they shooting rocket launchers at me. I'm like, yo, what the hell? That's crazy. You got chainsaws coming at you. So that's crazy. Oh, so yeah. So we get a little nice sneak
Director
peek
of Resident Evil 4.
So
What makes the original title spell
I want to
2023?
this
2 and Raccoon City
gameplay.
incident. Dispatched. You might
So you see,
the experience.
I like the
of being a- this
reimagining
game.
of the Ganados.
Wait
Yo,
for it.
look at the Ganados. The Ganados look crazy, scary as hell. Like they look crazy as hell. That's what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about the Ganados. The visuals on the Ganados look crazy as hell. Eyes bloodshot red. Beard look messy as hell. Like, oh my goodness. I just can't wait to... Yo, I was like, this looks so forward, but I don't want to. Like I said, I did not want to look too excited because you see what they did with Resident Evil 3.
The
So
experience
I want
of
to
being
play the game
attacked
for
by
myself
hordes
to
of
see what they
crazed
do
Ganado
with Resident
is
Evil 4.
truly an iconic
You know?
moment from Resident Evil by Madness.
Hopefully this
the
game
Ganado
gets good.
have
Really,
been completely
hopefully they
redesigned.
stick to what it is. So we get a little look at the forest. You see how forest, like you could tell that they took some of the elements from Village. When you fight Donna Beneviento, the doll chick, they took some of the elements from that to put it into Resident Evil 4, which that's my own theory because like Resident Evil 4, the original, didn't really look like this. Like it got the horror films, but this one's becoming even more horror. So my expect that they might have taken some of the elements that they learned from Village, and they saw the outcry, and they saw the positive reception from that one sequence, because that was one of the best sequences of it. That House of Beneviento, that was scary as hell. So yeah, so you see that they said they nailed the feeling of loneliness, the fear, and not knowing what lies ahead, which means that they're going to change some of, like, I'm not saying they're going to change anything in the game, but they might change certain things that for like veterans like ourselves who play the game so many times and beat the game so many times, we already know what to expect in the game, but they're going to change some of the surprises, the aspects, the gameplay and stuff like that, you know, just to surprise us, because they don't want to keep everything the same. They want to refresh, they want it new. So, but who knows? I don't know if I'll hey man, I would love playing Resident Evil 4 again, but hey man, like I to be honest, I really don't want them to touch it, but I get where they're trying to get. They're trying to market a really good Resident Evil 4 game, make it look nice. Because look at this. This is completely dark. Like, if you compare this to the original, you'll see that it is completely like kind of like a Hills Have Eyes type. This Hills Have Eyes type of vibe. This one was like all haunted house type.